Let me pull up YouTube, see if we're live here. There it is. Coming to you live, Sanju 2 Harbors Arena. U10 showdown between the Mirage White, wearing blue, and the North Shore Storm. There is a storm a-brewing this evening. As they go into some sprints, take an opportunity to recap our last game against the Storm. It was a 4-3. It was a pretty close game. Storm's got a couple of pretty tough players, a really good goalie. I believe in our district they are undefeated. Might have 2 ties. I think they might have 2 ties. Strong team. There's looking over here at the Mirage going through their warm up. Aileen in the pipes today. Her dad, Tom, helping me out on the broadcast here as a cameraman. How'd that Super Bowl finish up for you then, Tom?
Went well. Unexpected. Wasn't expecting the Chiefs to win, but what are you doing?
Hey, they did what they had to do. Pulled it out late in overtime. Chance to run a couple more $1 million commercials. It's chilly here in the Sanju 2 Harbors Arena. There is some breath to be seen. The building's in good shape, though. Looks like they did a fresh paint job in here. They got some nice space, a lot of rubber down for the kids to wander around between the locker rooms and the rink. The cold we could do without, but the arena's in great shape. Like this place. Haven't been here in a while. And the Mirage go into a hot lap here, trying to get that blood flowing. Sanju 2 Harbors, where the cars are. Julia, coming off of an illness or something, dekes out Aileen on the first time around the top of the dot here. Buries it. Callie coming in. Boom, big pad save. Nora, puck went to the middle of the net. Looked like it went right through Aileen. Like it might have went right through her body. We got 2 minutes left in warm-ups here on the clock. Working the broadcast, I'm unable to have a pretzel in this arena. I've tried to have a pretzel in every arena that I've been in this year, but we're just going to have to live vicariously through somebody else. Looks like somebody down in the scorer's table might have had one. He's walking off. One for the road. Julia with another deke. Melania loses the handle, throws it in behind the net. They're picking up pucks over on the North Shore side with a minute left in warm-ups, and our team is still trying to warm up. Warm seems like a good idea right now. What do you think they're talking about in that huddle over there, Tom?
A little morale going on over there. Pump them up a little bit. It's a little early in the day, to get too excited, so you gotta work them up a little bit.
That's right. Smelling salts this time of year always helpful. You can always do those under the nose. Get yourself really pepped up. Played in Alaska one time. It was pitch black at about 11 in the morning there, and smelling salts all around. What's in a smelling salt, Tom? Is that ammonia or what's in there? Something strong.
I believe that's the main ingredient in there.
It should be, yeah.
If not the only ingredient, I'm not sure.
Well, they were strong and they wake you up, that's for sure. All right, we got a buzzer. That means this game's about to start. Oh boy. North Shore slapping some sticks on the crossbar. That could be a $200 bill for a parent. Oh boy, us too. Yikes, guys. That team cheer brought to you by Pure Hockey, the home of buying new hockey sticks. As they line up here for the opening face-off, Madeline on right wing. We got Mariah on left. Nope, just kidding. Melania on left. Mariah centers. Nora and Piper on defense. And they're off. Puck goes around, chip back to Piper. Piper chips it up front to Madeline. Madeline looking around. Maybe this is offside. No, they stay on. Off a shin pad. Mariah doing what it takes to get in that way. Right here, this could be an opportunity. Piper stops it, chips it up to Mariah. Mariah, get those feet moving, buddy. Let's go. Get to your forehand. Shoots just wide left. What an opportunity out of the gate for the Mirage White. Off the wall, we got Nora, throws it into the corner. Melania going after it. Look at this, a little panic setting in here for the Storm as they, I believe, ice the puck. Fresh ice, that's going to make it all the way down for an icing. 11:08 left in the first period. We are just underway here at Sanju Two Harbors Arena. Sanju.com. Look for those new and used vehicles. Line 2 coming out. Julie on left. I think we got Hope on right wing. Ev taking the face-off. Ev coming off a big face-off weekend where she was 86%. That moves her up to about 88 on the season. Julia going to go after her. Julia, after a couple games off, looks like fresh legs, ready to go. She gets it to the middle. Ev with the wrister. Oh, just left. If this net was a foot wider, we would have 2 goals right now. It would be 2 rip if that left pipe could just get slipped a little bit over. They throw it up the wall. Julia's going after it. Back up to Callie. Kind of stymied with the shot, but Hope is going after it. And so is Nora. Nora bangs at it. Need a little support. Julia's there to support her. Slow her down a little bit over there. Give your D a chance to catch up. Off of Callie and behind the net. Callie picks it up. Throws it up the wall. Ev not able to receive. She comes back into the play. Open defender. They chip it towards the net. Nora grabs it, and she's off to the races. Hey, we're hungry. We got some opportunities here. Nora looks, fires, over the net. Over the net. We don't hear that a lot in this league. Nora rips one. We got to get some pressure on here. Looks like we got Hope going after it. We got Mariah, slows her down. She spins, but they continue on. Nora slows her down again. We got some sticks slapping around. This is going to turn into an opportunity for North Shore. No, just behind the net. They got a little bit of a wraparound. That's under Aileen for a good stop. No, they're banging. They're still banging. Oh, cleared away. Who was that? Was that Madeline banged it out of there? Mariah taking it up the left wall. Got a little bit of a shoulder blade there by a North Shore defender. They chip it behind Callie, and they retreat. Is this an icing? Nora wants it to be, and it is. 9 minutes remaining in the first period. I don't know, man. I don't think anybody's intimidated. We're missing Suvi tonight. Strong 5th grade presence. But I think what the folks that did make it are ready to go. They're playing hard. Most of the action's actually been down in the North Shore end this far. All right, Mariah throws it back to Nora. Nora revs it up. It's bouncing into the corner where Mariah goes after it. This is their player right here. She makes a lot of plays. Number 5. She's getting ahead of steam going. If Nora can slow her down, there we go. Hey, that's not going to hurt us. Behind the net. Nora goes after it. We got to get some sticks there, Pipey. Oh, all right, clear it out. Piper chips it up. Little tangled up there. Mariah goes down. Kick save by Aileen. Off to the right wall. 12 picks it up. Through the legs. I think they call that nutmeg in soccer. Nutmeg. They pick up the puck behind the net. They throw it towards the side wall. Piper clears. That's Melania chasing after it. Off the skate. Madeline. She's assessing the damage. Did it hurt? Did it hurt? I bet it did. All right, here comes Nora. Revving it up. Piper carries it. Stays with it. Hey, get it up there to a forward. We chip it out. Melania chasing after it. We got Mariah chasing after it. Maddie slapping it out of the zone. They got to retreat. That's offside. Nah, we don't need to call it tonight. We're going back. Number 5 revs it up. Going back to Nora. Yellow tape on the stick. That's for good luck. That's the sign of a gold medal right there. And here we go. Here we go. Mariah. Pardon my excitement. Here we go. Here we go. Get around her. Nope, not quite. We're gonna have to take that to the outside. Strong body there, number 5. She's not going to be easy to get around straight on. We're going to have to try to beat her with speed, maybe a pass. Everly lining up, 88% here for the season. We're going to call that a win, moving it up to 89%. Piper battles along the wall. Hope chasing after it, back to Piper. Piper chips it up the wall, gets it in deep. All right, now we need that forecheck. Here comes Hope. Hope wants to get in on the action. Everly, a little one-handed steal, throws it out front to Julia. Julia, kind of a slap at a shin pad there. Here we go, chip it up the wall. Ev. Julia again reaching. Piper gets it into the neutral zone. She's playing defense, kind of had an instinct to go after it, but she's going to fall back. 8 winds it up. Chips it in deep. I mean, I think that's a nice technically, but we're going to call it off because the ref's got someplace to be tonight. Coming around the net is Nora. Back to Pipey. Pipey, good. Get your head up. Find somebody. Hey, find Nora. That's a good play. Always a good play. 12 wheels around into the zone. Everybody's onside. Looks good from here. Chips it back to Pipey. She gets it from the backhand to the forehand. Thinking about getting it deep. Coach was saying get it deep and change. Coach was saying get it deep and change. Julia comes off the rink. Nora chasing after it. Nora, kind of a weird little ricochet off the wall there. Piper turns it up. Let's see, we got too many out there? Not quite. All right, this isn't what they want to see. North Shore doesn't want to see Nora getting the puck behind the net, getting some speed going. She chips it up the wall. We got a player in neutral ice here. Madeline was out there waiting to make something happen, kind of Dave Spihar. We got Piper almost tipped one in on Aileen, but Aileen was alert and able to stop it. 5, this is their player, guys. I mean, if we can go ahead and shut her down tonight, we're going to be in good shape. Back up to 5. Dano should tell him on the bench, let's not throw it up the wall to her. Anything but that. All right, here we go. They're picking it up on the wall. We got Melania in there and Nora. Piper lifts a stick. Nice little defensive play. Mariah chip it off the wall, and she's gone. Mariah's quick. She's quick. 5 though. Well, little battle there. Puck still in. This is going to come out of the zone. We're going to be offside here if we get that in. Nope, we're going to hold up. All right. Oh, she moves to the middle. That's a nice little stick handling move. 7 says, quit talking about 5. I got game 2. 5 in there looking for a teammate to get it to. She retreats. She's going to let a heavy shot go on net. Hey, man, that's a save. Aileen a little unsure about it, but she totally stopped it. Big save by Mirage. 4:22 left in the first period. A lot of action so far. Speaking of action, I'm looking across at the advertisement for Jaws Computer Services. Holy smokes, that's got a high action. All right, here we go. Behind the net, Nora picks it up. A lot of fresh legs out there. Ev at center. She finds the puck behind the net. Pauses, gets it up to Nora. Nora through Nora's legs and up to the D. They throw it back into the zone. Callie rings it a little bit around to Nora. Get your feet moving. Let's go, go, go. Throw it back to the D. D to D. We didn't see a lot of D to D in the U8 league, but you're seeing a lot of it here in U10. Nora chases after it in the corner. Taps it behind the net. Callie, that could have been you, maybe not. Little indecision there. Back to Julia. Julia probably supposed to be up on her D up here, 21, but Hope's got it, and she's moving with it. She brings it to the outside, throws it down towards the net, off the goalie, into the corner. It's kind of coming up the wall. That's you, Jules. Get a stick on it if you can. Callie. And Nora back up the wall. All right. We got to watch out wide. We got a player going to the net. If there's a... Slides right through there. That's 1-0 North Shore. Hey, Mirage can't feel bad about that, though. We've really had the pressure on them here for the first 9 minutes of the period. Aileen's made some good stops.
That's probably one she'd like to have back after that.
She'd like to have that one back. That's okay. I've seen some shortstops in our group here that have let a couple go through their legs as well. We're going to work on our glove. We're going to work on our sticks. We got a lot of growing to do. We're going to do it. 5 coming in. She's going to let one rip towards. Was that a pipe or was that the mitt right there? I think she got a mitt on it. Hey, Sanju, Two Harbors Arena. I mean, we aren't messing around here. We got an announcer at the game. Not only on YouTube, but we also have an announcer in the arena. Hopefully we don't get to know any of the names because we don't want to hear too many of them being announced for goals here. All right, here we go. Mariah looks fast today. Hey, let her haul you down. We'll take the 1 minute. That's all right. Good battle, good battle. Piper going back after it with Nora. She says, you know what, Nora? I'm going to concede this one to you. You're in 5th grade. I'm in 4th. That's your puck. Nora takes it up the wall. Chipped off of her stick. Comes back for it. We're slapping around at it. 10 throws it back. Hey, never a bad play to throw it to 5. She wrists it towards the net. Nora goes after it. Towards the net. Paddle down. Good technique by Aileen. Keep that one in the corner. Madeline. Over to Piper. Off the toe of the stick. They're coming in. I mean, this is... We got to get it out of that scoring area. Wings are getting a little mesmerized by the play going on down in the corner. Sliding away from those defenders. We got all 5 down below the dots here. We're doing everything we can, but that opens up 5. 5's going to let one loose. She says, I'm going to just own this blue line right now. I'm trying it again. Wow. I mean, she took half a shot there because she got stopped mid-shot. Still a blistering wrister off of the face mask of Aileen. Chips it in deep. We got bodies flying. Mariah's doing everything she can out here trying to create some offense. And 5 just... Oh, Piper. There we go. Little slowed her down enough. Slowed her down enough. That's all we got to say about that. Face-off coming to the left of Aileen. Well, actually, yep, left of Aileen. Piper and Callie on D. Nora takes a rest. Quick face-off play off of Piper's pad. I mean, these guys are wristing bombs from the point. I mean, it's they're just lobbing cannonballs at us. But they haven't really been able to penetrate in close. If we can keep them to the outside, we're going to do all right tonight, I think. We got what looks like 8 seconds left in the period. Ev, let's get a shot. Bounce off a breezer. 1-0. Hey, that's a good period of hockey for Mirage. Well played by North Shore. Firing bombs from the point, though. I think that's kind of the summary of the first period here is the Mirage keeping it out of their end for the most part, but when it gets in there, it's to the point, to the net, to the point, to the net. Tom, a lot of cars here in the parking lot when we got here. I think they had a hockey camp going on. It might have been kind of an end-of-the-year festival out on the rink. A lot of young kids. Were you able to park in the parking lot?
I did make it in the parking lot, but I am towards the rear end of it.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes Sanju will take the ice out of this place. They'll bring in some cars and just let you walk around inside of the hockey arena, browsing for Jeeps. I'm trying to think of what other brands they do. I know they got Jeeps. Lindsay bought a Jeep from them one time. Storm is a brewing here. 1-0. We got shots listed on the board as 10-3. I guess they got a lot of shots off there. I feel like we missed the net on 2 real key opportunities. Those aren't going to count as shots. It's not shot attempts, ladies and gentlemen. It's shots on goal. If you hit the pipe, that doesn't count. If you miss the net, that doesn't count. It's only stops that would have went into the net had they been past the goaltender. Teams are going to do their little chants here to try to psych out the enemy. And we're switching sides. On your TV set, we're going to have the Storm from Two Harbors and Silver Bay going from your right to left. The Mirage are going to have a little bit longer line change here when it's down in their own end. We're going to be going left to right. Aileen first into the net. Going to go down there, slap the pipes a little bit, get her feel for the crease. The Agates. Home of the Agates. My kids find a lot of gravel on the street and call it agates. I think anything that shines is an agate in their world. Little piece of glass that's been bouncing around in Lake Superior for a while. They're calling that an agate. It's not an agate, kids. Callie over the red line. In, throws it down. Picked up by the defense for Two Harbors. Hope battling down there. She's a strong kid. Good little soccer player on our team last year, too. Everly throws it back. Callie, a little indecision. Piper bails out. Like, I'm not going to be caught in there with you. Julia throws it in. We got to tag up. If you're joining us for one of the first times here, we got an offside rule in the U10 league where as the puck comes out of the zone, all the players have to get out of the zone before the puck goes into the zone. It's an immediate offside. Piper goes after it. I couldn't imagine Piper coasting into the corner anymore after that puck. She didn't want to get in there. Everly looking wide to Hope. Through the tripod of her skates and stick. Off the wall. Coach Dan hollering, get it out, get it out. We don't need it in here. Into the corner. They throw it towards the net. Just a little indecision, like a little thinking about it going on here from the Mirage on these loose pucks. Gonna need somebody to really to step up and want a piece of it. Let's get 2 on that puck if we need to. All right, Julia coming out of the zone. She might get caught over the blue line. From zone to zone, moving it into the neutral. We call this land between the blue lines, from blue line to blue line. That is the neutral zone in hockey jargon. Nora brings it into the zone. She's going to try to get to the middle and get a shot off. She rips one. Nice pad save. It's a good shot by Nora on net. Make them stop it. Back to Piper. Piper just kind of throwing it up to the other team. Mariah brings it into the zone wide with speed. She's 1-on-2 in the corner. Out front. Slapping at it. The stick made a little ramp there for Madeline. She was battling. Good slap on it. But a big stop. Mariah flat-footed in the corner there after taking a little bit of a spill. And now it's back check time. Piper just bangs it in. Just says, you know what, let's get a breather. Let's put this thing offside and move on with our day.
That was a good play. Needed a line change.
We needed a line change. Hey, high hockey IQ play there by Piper, throwing it in for the immediate offside. All right. I think that was a long shift. Mariah going after it, digging. Green tape on her stick. Maddie banging at it. There we go. Melania gets a toe on it. Get it deep. There we go. She needs help, though. Kind of pick your poison. You want to put the pressure on, but it's tough. If she dives around you there with one play, 5 will leave you in the dust. Into the corner. Madeline racing after it. Up to Mariah. Chipped back. Nora. A lot of little half slaps going on there. A lot of people getting a stick on it. Mariah. There we go. Oh, boy, that's a long reach right there. Holy smokes. I had a player like that on my team in college. We called him the Condor. Big reach. Big wingspan. Madeline goes down, putting in an effort. She's offside. Unfortunate. We were able to slap it away, but Madeline hit the dust, and that will be an offside. Line change with 8:17 left in the second period. Still a 1-0 score. Very close game going on here, though. Suvi watching at home. We could use you, buddy. I'd love to have you. Suvi, a good emotional leader, not here tonight, not feeling well. But the team putting in a good effort for her to watch on TV. I hope she's dialed in with Adam, watching it on TV. We're battling. Ev into the corner. She throws it back to the D. Piper unable to hold it in. We're going to need a line. That is offside right there. Coach telling Piper that there's an automatic offside rule. We're on about our 30th game of the year here. She should know that by now. All right, we got a couple people on the puck. Piper kind of slapping at it. It's going up there. Julia thinking about where she's going, wants to take a good angle at it. They move it towards the middle of the rink and into the zone. Where 4 Mirage meter takes a shot. Hey, man, a save's a save. They don't ask how, they ask how many. From the corner, North Shore thinking about throwing it in front of the net. Pretty common play here in the U10 league is that if you get it in the corner, hey, throw that thing in the front of the net, see what happens. Poise comes in U12. Back into the zone, Callie goes after it. Piper setting up in front of the net, Everly up the wall. Madeline controlling the middle of the rink. Kind of outnumbered down there in the corner. North Shore not afraid to get 2-3 people on the puck. 5 grabs it, wheels. That's an icing. I don't know if they'll call it or not. No, why not? Hey, man. That's home rink advantage. Piper ties her up behind the net. Callie comes in. Everly grabs it in the corner. Not really anywhere to go. You get that puck, you get two people on your shoulder, and there's really not a lot you can do with it. They chip it behind the net here. Callie goes after it, throws it up the wall. That's not where you want it, folks. Goal. 5 takes a nonchalant wrister at the net. Wrister through traffic, always tough to stop. Aileen giving it her all, but that will be 2-0. Halfway through the second period, 2-0. Quick pep talk here for Mirage. Let's go ahead and... Dan's talking about, hey, what is an icing? Hey, tell me what an icing is, man. Is it when you're on the other side of the red line? Because you've seen it 3 times now. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I guess you're right. You're right, Stripes. All right, moving on. Okay, Mariah takes the draw over to Madeline. Chips it back to 2-4. 2-4, throws it off the back of an ankle. Piper gets beat. Puck goes to Nora. Towards the net. Let's pick up a stick in front of that net. We got 7 just roaming around there. Off the half wall, Madeline chips it, goes towards the front to Piper. Piper in panic mode, fires it up to nobody. We're getting it towards the blue line, but not over the blue line. Towards the blue line, but not over the blue line. There we go, and it's over. Moral victory for the Mirage as they get it over the blue and into the neutral zone. Mariah, if she couldn't quite trip her up there or get her stick. Nora behind the net, throwing it up the wall, no wing home. Covered by Aileen, Piper's jamming at it. And that's a face-off. 5:04 remaining in the second period. We're in the visitors section here, clearly delineated by a sign that says visitors. We got two stands for the home team and 2 stands for the visitors, and a lot of vacant space around the net or around the arena here. There's a lot of places where you can stretch out, put up a lawn chair, watch the game. A lot of people standing along the wall watching. Behind the net, who we got here? Melania. Melania grabs it. She's battling. Nora picks it up. Little chipperoo up the wall. Tell you what, we got to stop chipping that thing to 5. There we go. Mariah grabs it, and she's off to the races. Quick player. Mariah really impressed me this year with her speed. 5 brings it in, and she's going to let some sort of a wrister go. Aileen. Hey, sometimes you got to look over your shoulder after you make the stop. Is that not right there, goalie dad?
That is correct. If you're not feeling it, you got to make sure it's not behind you.
She takes a look over her shoulder. The red light is not on, which means play on. 4:18 in the second. Be nice to catch a bounce here, put it past the defenders, and go for a little horse race down the rink. Hey, a deflection in front, but it didn't hurt us. Revving up a wrister here. She steps up. That's a heady play by the defenseman there from North Shore to walk it in. Don't take the 50-foot shot. Bring it into the 20-foot zone there. Chip it off the wall. Julia grabs it. She's going to start skating. First and foremost, out of the zone. Into the North Shore end. Hope's going after it. Number 11, Hope. It's another one of those automatic offsides. Country Inn at 2 Harbors. Right above Mike Peterson's head there. Country Inn at 2 Harbors. I've never stayed there. 30 minutes from home. We'll just go home. 5, taking it up the left wall. Piper unable to stop it. Oh boy, a flipperoo. That's not going to be a save. That was a crossbar though. That bounced off the crossbar. Aileen got big enough to make her nervous and shoot it over the net. Nora tried to rev it up. There we go. This could be good. This could be good. They throw it into our net. Everly picks it up, corrals it behind the net. Eyes up, looking for somebody to give it to. Stolen, fired. That might have been 5-hole, but stopped. Aileen with another big stop. Piper getting called off. We got Callie and Nora on defense coming up to the face-off. Mariah, who's had some fresh legs today. Melania and Madeline on the wings. Out front, Melania gets a stick on it. Just a shooting gallery coming from 5 at the point here. Making some big stops in there, Aileen. I'll point out the what might not be obvious to a lot of the fans, but 17 shots on goal, 2 goals. That's a save percentage that we would have begged for at different points of the year this season. I think we were going at about a 33% saves percentage clip where we were letting in 6 on 9 shots there at the beginning of the year. So we're really improving in the goalie category. Nice to have a couple people that have stepped up to take a couple more regular shifts in the net. Melania throws it up the wall. Madeline finds it there, throws it. A little backhander by 24 to get it back into the offensive zone. Callie steps up. Good interception by Callie. She's got a good nose for the game. Melania going after it on the half wall. They throw it to the middle where Madeline finds it. Gets a little stick on it. Back to Nora. Nora in the corner. There we go. A little stick handling move, and they retreat. If they're going to retreat, she's going to keep going. Takes it to the outside. We need to get to the middle. Wide angle shot behind the net. A little bit of a cloquet breakout, as we used to call those, when you ring the puck around the sidewall. Mariah, or no, who is that? Julia. Good speed there by Julia. Fresh legs, goes after it. Julia putting in a nice little quick leg performance there. You make a drinking game out of offsides around here. But don't drive home afterwards, because they are always going offside. Here we go. Coming back into our zone. Nora picks it up. Trying to get a little head of steam. Throws it up to Julia. Julia. You know, there's just a lot of things to work on in the U10 level, and you don't really get a chance to kind of work on that breakout. A lot of that end zone positioning. Those are things that we're going to have to work on a little bit in the off season. Maybe go to some more games. We're going to have to visualize the game, how that breakout works and things like that. We're working on individual skills a lot at this level. We're not really working on systems. D to D. Whoa. I mean, she's kind of got like a little, like shoots it from the hip a little bit. It's like a half shot that she just zips it at the net, just zings them. Nora gets some speed going. Hope spins around with her, looking for it. She's going to go to the net hard. Ev being asked to stay back and play D by coach. Take the place of Nora while she's kind of getting a little bit more offensive. Now Everly getting back into the play. That's going to be your half wall right there, Ev. Gets it to Everly. She winds up, lets one go towards the net. Hope grabs it, spins and fires. Spins and fires got combined into the word spires there for a second. Julia into the corner, 5, taps it around her and says, I'm going to go for a skate. She controls it. Holy cow, lost track of time. That is the end of the second period, where the score remains 2-0. Aileen definitely making some stops in there in the net. 2 of them slipped by, a couple that she might want to get back. It wasn't like they were breakaways. The team's playing good defense. Just some shots through traffic coming from the point that are making it real difficult. These aren't weak shots either. I mean, these are some shots that got some zip on it. teams take a chance to take a little bit of a breather here. Tom, what do you say door to door? How long does it take you to get here to the Two Harbors Arena from your place up there in Hermantown?
Well, I mapped it out before the game, and it told me about 51 minutes door to door.
51 minutes. Yeah, I suppose, buddy. I mean, it's a hike. I guess we drew the long straw, not the short straw, and we didn't have to go all the way up to Silver Bay. I think half of the teams have to go up to Silver Bay for the home game, just like half the teams have to come to our home arena in Hermantown sometimes, or in Proctor sometimes. So we split our arenas, and so do they here on the North Shore team. They play out of the Silver Bay and Two Harbors arenas.
You know, I'm not from the area. How much farther is Silver Bay? Is that a good another hour or so up the shore?
Silver Bay, I think you're looking at another 20-25 minutes up the shore. When I lived in Lakeside, it was about a half hour to Two Harbors and about an hour to Silver Bay. So I think you're looking at another 20-25 minutes, maybe from right as we're standing here on the northeast side of town. Maybe about 20 minutes, 25 minutes from here, 30 minutes probably from your entrance to Two Harbors. And we're off here in the third period. Mariah with a steal. Callie up the wall to Madeline. Madeline getting urged to go make a play. Let's go make something happen here. Let's get some offense going. Mariah chases her behind the net. Here we go. Hey, one pass beat two of them, but it's nice to see two of them going after it. Piper swings and misses on D. You got to work on that angling on the defensive aspect of the game. You don't want somebody to make one stick handle move and blow past you. That will be icing. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know the rules of the game anymore. I don't know what an ice is. I guess if somebody slaps your stick in the process of you icing it, it's not an ice anymore. I'm not a homer. I'm talking both teams. Like, there's some ices that aren't getting called. Mariah goes after it. Madeline. One pass. Piper kind of goes in there with the brakes on. Does what she likes to do and throws it in for the automatic offside. Gives us a chance for a line change. Everly at 89% face-off percentage here. See if we can get 89.5. 89.5. She's cruising. Get it back to Pipey. Pipey unable to handle it. She's going to go back and support Nora as Nora goes to the half wall to battle. Puck gets chipped into the breezers of a North Shore player. Everly gets it. Back to Julia. Julia, if you throw it up the wall, Ev's there waiting for you. Piper tried to chip it off of a stick, off a shin pad. Back to Nora. Nora whiffs on a pass there, trying to get it out. And they're into the end. Piper gives shit, just kind of flat-footed there. She was half sleeping in the car on the way up here. That's just too much darkness and too much time. Tried to play all the fast songs I could think of. Ev was partying, but Piper was half sleeping. 10:09 remaining in the third. We need to bounce one in here and try to make something happen. That first period, we sure did have a couple of quick rushes right off the bat. Been a little quiet on the offensive side here for a while. D to D, and zing! Rebound! Oh boy. Let's lift a stick in there, Pipey. Get a stick, bud. Up the wall, Nora. Nora takes it. She's got 5 of them with her. A little microcosm of how Nora's scored some goals this year. Her against 5 of these people sometimes. Ev in there chasing after it. Or no, that's Hope. Hope and Ev both kind of tall. Back to Piper. Piper, we're going to call that one onside. Tries to throw it back into the zone. Hope gives chase. We got the puck going into the corner where Nora's going to go after it. See if we can rev up those engines. Up to Julia. What do we got? Some sort of a boarding penalty here? Oh boy, we got a power play. I don't know, man. I mean, we'll take it. All the way down, that penalty brings the face-off into the North Shore zone. Dan's got to be contemplating a timeout here, thinking like, let's just let's get a game plan together with the man advantage. But it's just a little too soon. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Melania on the half wall. Madeline in front of the net. Face-off. Could have been offside, but we're not calling those over on this side of the rink. 2-4 throws it into the zone. Nora picks it up. Nora, a little bit of a whiffaroo. How about helper? All right, here we go. Madeline picks it up. All right, kind of gets it over to Mariah here. We're advancing. We're advancing the puck over the red line. First 34 seconds didn't really have the feel of a power play. Let's use that man advantage to our advantage. Woman advantage. Melania all by herself over here, not getting marked on the wall. Nora goes after it, chips it up the wall. And that dump's going to kill off a lot of this power play here. We're going to have about 10 seconds left after we get it, if we get it. Madeline picks it up the wall to the defenders. Here we go. We're kind of... Dr. Lucarelli getting into it down here. We're over the red line. Madeline wide. There we go. Spreading herself out over there. There we go. Help her. Let's get 2 on that puck. It's okay to have 2 people on the puck. Melania. Another victim of 5. Callie, a victim of 5. They slow her down at the blue line, though. 20 brings it in. Just a bit offside. 7:35 left in the third period. Shots 18-6. One and 9, we'll take that all day long. A rare out-shooting for the Mirage. I feel like we've had games that we've struggled in where we've outshot teams 30-7 and lost. But this is a time where we're actually getting outshot. Piper clears it. Nice save by Aileen. 20 rips one. Piper actually lifted up a stick there. She goes after it in the corner. They bat it behind the net where Callie's going to go after it. She's outsized significantly. Big stop by Aileen. 20 shots. Probably our first 90 saves percentage that we've had this season. Feels good. We're still in this game. Goaltending a big part of it. Face off right here. Julia's going to bat at it a little bit. Gets a stick on it. Puck goes just wide left. Piper's going to chase after it. We need a center in there helping. Callie takes it behind the net, looking for Julia on the wall. Intercepted. Little spinaroo. Aileen says, Dad said if it's down there, I'm going to go down. She goes down, makes another big stop. Holy cow, a little flurry there. Couple big stops by Aileen. Athletic saves. She had to slide across an open net to stop that one. We're battling on the wall. I can hear Coach Britta. She's hollering from the bench. Everly holds it in over here. We got 2D in the neutral. Julia throws it towards the net. Back into the corner. Let's get 2 on that puck. We're a little polite. We like to take turns one at a time going after the puck. It's okay to go in there with a teammate. Coming down on Piper. She gets a little stick on it, just enough to disrupt the play, and they're offside. 6 minutes left in the third. 22-6 are the shots. Park State Bank branch up here. Park State Bank bought the, I think the Bank of the North. They've really been working on expanding their footprint around the community. Face off up to 5. This is trouble. She's coming into the zone, gets a little tripped up. That puck bounces off the end wall and right in front of the net. Kind of a home team bounce there. They must have known how to play the back wall. White helmet there, I think, is Madeline. She's battling on the wall. Mirage really holding their own. Yikes. Over the net from 5. Madeline kind of throws it back to the point here. And she's got it. Come on, let's get that thing, Mariah. Just get a toe of it. Oh, she almost got a tip of her stick on that puck. Melania throws it to the middle. Mariah's still giving chase. Mariah's not afraid of anybody. Little half flipper there by the veteran number 5 from North Shore. Slips past Aileen. Hey, she's made some stops, that's for sure. 5 just keeps kind of she's just unloading on us. Lots of opportunities. Her team knows how to use her, going D to D. A lot of our breakout passes are ending up on her stick. It's just been tough to contain her, but Mariah's going to the outside. She's going to try to take this thing in wide. Makes a little bit of an escape move. Madeline going to get a stick on it. Just got a toe of it on there to slow her down, but Piper's coming in. Skate with her, Pipey. Skate with her. Callie and Piper trying to put a combined effort in on that defensive play. Melania over to the wall. Oh boy. A lot of time there. Piper just throwing it to the D. Little deflection there. Some traffic in front of the net. We're moving it up to Mariah. Mariah and Madeline, if they can get it going here, might have a 2-on-1. Madeline slaps it behind the net. 2 of them are giving shit. I think a lot of our offenses come from this duo here of Madeline and Mariah. A lot of it's coming from that effort of just getting in there and getting after the puck behind the net. The rest of the team can take notes on getting on your horse and getting in there and making something happen. Out to the front of the net. Oh! Sniper in the rafters got Mariah. Gunman on the 5th floor of the school book depository. Callie throws it up the wall. Doesn't quite get to Jules. Jules going after it off the side of the net. Julie with another opportunity. You kind of get into that position, you need to have a center that's coming across to support you. Otherwise, you just kind of don't have a lot of places to go with it. North Shore throws it back into the corner. We have to do another breakout. Let's get some speed going. Hopefully we can get them to retreat a little bit here. There's a good stick handling move. Piper gets it. She sees Madeline. Not quite. 5's going to disrupt that play. Somebody must have slashed her a little bit. Got an arm up here. I think Ev's going to go to the sin bin for a minute. Ev denying it, saying it wasn't me, skating towards the box, but they're going to find her. We're going to see how the penalty kill looks here for the Mirage, and how that power play. I got to feel like they're going to work some sort of a get the puck to 5 plan here. We're going to do what we can to try to ice this puck. Still working on getting a minute on the clock here for the penalty. 2:49 remains. A minute of that's going to be a power play. She's going to come out of the box. We're going to have a minute 49 to try to get 3 goals. I hate to be Debbie Downer, but I think we're looking at a defeat here. Wow, she flips that thing towards the net. working it. They're going to throw it out front. Callie gets it into the corner and out of trouble, but not out of the zone. Callie going to work the box here. She's going to just kind of passively play. They throw it towards the net. Aileen's there. You got to clean up that rebound. Get it out of there. Help your goalie out. Back behind the net. Hope's chasing after it. Mariah with some speed. She's quick. She's got her head up. She's trying to make a move. Looking for a shorty. Into the paddle. Goalie goes down. Paddle down. Mariah creating some offense. That kills off the power play. There's 7 seconds left. We're going to get Ev back here in a minute. Well, not literally. We're going to get her back in 7 seconds. Minute 56 left on the clock. 3-0 from U10 Harbors Arena, where the cars are. They throw it up the wall. They're able to get one last uncontested breakout before this power play's over. Piper gets the puck, hands it off to Mariah. Mariah brings it to the middle of the rink, where 5 is there to meet her with a poke check. The Condor. Piper bangs it back in. I think nope, we still got the goalie in the net. Here we go, Mariah in front. Oh, man. 5 just getting to where she needs to be. Just kind of gliding on those skates. Piper throws a stick out there, not able to slow her down. She gets her own rebound off the back wall. She's really been a difference maker this game. 5's been tough to stop. We don't have like a hard hat award or anything that we give to the player of the game. I feel like Mariah's really been playing hard out here today. She's been digging. She's been trying to create something out here. It's been tough. 59 seconds remain. I think if I'm going to be a homer and give out 3 players of the game, we're going to go with Aileen in the pipes. Mariah chasing after the puck, and then probably got to give one to the other team here with number 5. Just always tough to slow her down when we've seen her now 2 times this season. Back to Nora. Nora cocks the hammer. It's off a helmet in front of the net. You can hear the plastic crashing like Mahomes' helmet when it broke on that very frigid day in Kansas City. Behind the net, 21 picks it up, throws it up the wall. Maybe it's their turn to throw some up the wall to our defenseman. Madeline behind the net says, which way are you going? I'm going to slow you down. 30 seconds. Be nice to try to break that goose egg here if we could, with 25 left on the clock. 24 is taking it. She's going to take a wide-angle shot here from the blue line. Nora, maybe one last rush. Do we have a chance here? Piper in front of the net. Setting up shop. Picks it up. Julia's got it. Going to go up the wall. We got 8 seconds. 6, 5. Time's a ticking. We throw it up the wall to Madeline, and that's going to do it, folks. North Shore. I think North Shore has given up the least amount of goals in the league by leaps and bounds. They've had a lot of shutouts this season. They've held a lot of good teams to 0 goals, and they did it again tonight. Final score from U10 Harbors Arena, 3-0. Final shots, 26 for the Storm, 9 for the Mirage. We missed the net on a couple of good ones too, so we had a few extra scoring chances, but they shut us down tonight. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be seeing you.
How do you shut this thing down now?